marine protected areas are banks for the life in the ocean. So many scientists are supporting the idea of the protection of 30% of the oceans by 2030. This is critical for the protection of this ecosystem. And I tell you something that I believe, in the end, marine protected areas are all about people. This is our responsibility to do things to live in a healthy ecosystem for everyone. My name is Mecha Santos, also known as Mecha. I am a biologist. I work with penguins more than a decade now. In my research, we wanted to know if changes in their populations are related to changes in the abundance of krill, which is their main prey in the Antarctic ecosystem. And I started going to Antarctica in 2002, and in the course of less than 20 years, I have seen the decline, less ice, more storms, penguins covered by 1 meter of snow, and the breeding season completely lost. This is happening so fast. At the same time, the largest fishery of krills occurs in areas that are important for predators, relying on these resources. We have all these human stressors, how we can protect the Antarctic Peninsula. One of the most clear answers for me is the creation of a marine protected areas, or MPAs, what we call MPAs, because we can protect the entire ecosystem, building resilience against climate change by increasing biodiversity. And also, the MPAs mitigate climate change globally. How? Because they contribute to the sequestration of carbon, what we call blue carbon. Plus, another benefit is when we protect an area important for some fishes, and this population increase, we have more fishes in the surroundings of MPAs. And this is very important for the health of the ecosystem, but also for coastal communities that relies on these resources to survive. So all this together is an idea of the benefits of MPA. To create an MPA in Antarctica, you have to go through the Commission for the Conservation of Antarctic Marine Living Resources, also known as CAMELA. Any proposal must be adopted by 26 members. It's by consensus. You have many countries with different interests. This is a huge challenge. But the first MPA was established in 2009. And in 2011, Argentina and Chile, we start to work on a proposal for a marine protected area in the Western Antarctic Peninsula. And then in 2016, CAMELA took a huge step and created the largest MPA in the world. I was there, and I was in that room too when the establishment of this MPA was being achieved, and there's energy, this electricity in the air. And when all the countries were raising their flags to say that they were adopting this MPA, were people crying and people giving hugs, and I don't know, there was this sense of happiness and hope, and oh, sorry. That reflects like story that, I don't know, is unique in the world. You have the creation of an MPA, but the most important picture, it was about people, agreement. That is the goal of an MPA, to have a common understanding. For me, it's that. It's conservation of biodiversity, but on top of that is understanding among human beings. I am in that map. Yes, I am proud of that. Yeah, I am. I think about the younger generations, about our responsibility to them. The Antarctic Peninsula proposal was introduced in 2018, and we are still discussing it. It has not been approved. We need to move on. We need to create a network of MPAs. And this is not only about Antarctica, this is about a global vision. And in Antarctica, by creating a network of MPAs, we will make a difference in the protection of the ocean at a global scale. And at that point, it is important to bear in mind that we will contribute to mitigate the effect of climate change. I always dream about this moment when the Antarctic Peninsula proposal is being adopted. Every day I am thinking about that moment, that beautiful moment when we achieve peace.